Yeah. Okay. It's absolutely hilarious. I'm sure you guys already know by now that there are so many ways to start locks, whether it's, you know, regular locks or semi-freeform locks. There's always a method that people use to either start or maintain their locks. With my semi-freeform locks, I took the simple route because with my hair, I really don't like to use a lot of products or do a lot of manipulation. So I took the simple, like the most simple route I could possibly find. And this is my second set of locks. With my first set of locks, they were not freeform or semi-freeform. I just did like the basic, you know, you get the clips, twist, apply product every few weeks. That's how I did my first set. But for this set, I didn't do any of that. I didn't use any product. I haven't done any type of rolling or twisting or any type of manipulation like that at all. So I'm going to explain to you guys how I started my locks and how I maintain them. Spoiler alert, I don't maintain them. They're semi-freeform, so I just let them be. So I started my freeform locks back in October of 2019, and I started off with a like mini tapered fro. So I had lots of hair in the middle, and then of course my sides were tapered. And let me tell you, getting out of like a mohawk style and trying to grow it out, it's very challenging, and like mentally it's a mental challenge, because the whole time you're growing your hair out, you're realizing that your whole middle section is long, and you're like, okay, I just need to grow out my sides at this point. But I stuck with it, and this is the result. So when I first started, I wanted the simplest option, and what I did was I went to the beauty supply store and I got a hair sponge, which was I think like $3 or $4. And pretty much what a hair sponge is just this foam sponge type of item where it has small holes on one side and larger holes on the other side. So people use it to twist their hair or start their locks, or you know, whatever kind of style they can do. So I got the sponge and I took a spray bottle and I fully wet my hair until it was saturated, and then I just started using the hair sponge. So I started on one side, you know, went around to different sides and made sure I thoroughly got my hair twisted by this hair sponge. And throughout the process my hair would get a little bit dry, so just to keep things like going smoothly, I made sure to constantly wet my hair with my spray bottle. And I didn't use any products, no wax, gels, anything like that. I think maybe I had like a little bit of oil in the spray bottle, but nothing that was like that serious. So after maybe 30 or 40 minutes of using that hair sponge, I liked the product of, you know, what I saw. My hair was pretty much twisted up by the hair sponge. After my hair was twisted up by the sponge, I really didn't do anything after that to maintain it. I think for maybe the first night, I put like a scarf on my head, but I realized like it really didn't do anything for me. And what was really best for my locks at the time was to just keep them moisturized, keep some type of like oil. I liked olive oil, just keep that in it. And yeah, just let them do what they wanted to do. Look, hey, I can tell you right now that using a sponge to start your semi-freeform locks is probably the easiest and cheapest way. I can't say it's the best way because everybody has their own preference on how they want their locks to look. But if you like the way my locks look, just know that I did them using a sponge. I just did it once, and this is the result that I got over time. Yeah. Okay. It's absolutely hilarious.